This is a blank slide here, so I've just gotten them, so I have to paste it from the Excel spreadsheet and into the slides. Let's just do total viewership first. Brace yourselves, and there it is again. We'll have an even more detailed breakdown for patrons within a couple hours tonight. Total viewership overlapped for a lot of this show. Dynamite started out with over 1 million viewers. Dynamite started out with over 1 million viewers for that opening 6-man tag match with Death Triangle, Best Friends, and Orange Cassidy. Strong lead-in from inside the MLB. The next quarter, Dynamite had 824,000 viewers. Got pretty close to NXT with its 769 as the Rhea Ripley and Roxanne Perez match ended. And there was a backstage segment. There's a Grayson Waller and Chucky segment. There was most of the Shinsuke Nakamura and Channing Lorenzo match. I know Gullo had his eyes peeled on that one. So pretty close. That's a thin margin of what would that be? 30, 25? What's 30? About 54,000 viewers. Quarter number 3. We do have the demo. The demo is of course much more decisive. Let's just get that on the screen. I'm sure people are screenshotting it for Reddit and all that shit already. So let's just to let you know that yes, the demo was there was no overlap in the demo. So anyway, we'll go back to total viewership to talk about this for a moment. Then quarter hour 3, Dynamite still a slim margin ahead of NXT, 744,000. And that involved the finish of the Toni Storm and Hikaru Shida match, some post-match angle stuff, and then that backstage angle with Jay Lethal and Darby Allin, as well as the FTR and Swerve in Our Glory backstage segment. That went head-to-head with the last 4 minutes of the Nakamura and Lorenzo match, some backstage segments, and the Alba Fire versus Sonya Deville match in the post-match angle involving Toxic Attraction Mandy Rose. And then the gap was widened for the final quarter of the first hour as William Regal and MJF had their live promo that has been, I think, much talked about in the parts that I listened to. That went head-to-head with Wesley and Oro Menza. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Camarlo Hayes, Trick Williams had a backstage segment. Then Lee and Menza versus Camarlo Hayes and Trick Williams through an ad break. Schism promo, ad break, Braun Breaker promo. I see 2 ad breaks here for NXT. So while, yes, viewership was up, total viewership was up, was the demo up? Yeah, the demo was up too. This is, in fact, the peak of the demo outside of this probably enhanced quarter hour, one benefiting from the big lead-in. No commercial breaks during that quarter hour. That was that was basically a 15-minute, this Dalton Castle video was pretty short, highlighting the Ring of Honor title and so forth. This was almost a 15-minute segment. Maybe a minute of it was in the prior quarter, but this was largely the camera on the ring, MJF and his friend Will talking it up. Grew total viewership. But then in the following quarter, this is where NXT, for one of 2 quarters on this night, surpassed Dynamite in total viewership. Not in the demo, but in total viewership they did. The Acclaimed promo, ad break, Bryan Danielson, Wheeler Yuta backstage talk with Renee Paquette. Chris Jericho and Dalton Castle, they started their match and they went through picture-in-picture ad breaks. That went head-to-head with Cameron Grimes and the OC versus Schism through picture-in-picture ad break, and there was also a backstage segment involving Sangha and Veer Mahan. That had more total viewers, 680,000 of them, more total viewers than Dynamite's 645. The following quarter, AEW got back over NXT by just 5,000 viewers. Just 5,000 viewers with 618 to NXT's 613. So virtually tied here. Again, the gap is a decent margin in the demo. But that was the rest of the Jericho and Dalton Castle match. A post-match angle with the Jericho Appreciation Society with Ian Riccoboni, Jerry Lynn, a Christian Cage promo, and an ad break. Meanwhile, NXT had Caden Carter, Katana Chance, Zoe Stark, Nikita Lyons backstage segment, an ad break, Julius Creed, a Damon Kemp promo, Shotzi, Zion, Quincy Elliott live promo, and an ad break. And then, for the second of 2 times, NXT exceeded Dynamite in total viewership by, 14,000 viewers. 595,000 for NXT, 581,000 for Dynamite, as the latter part of the Zion, Quinn, and Elliott match came to an end. A Chase U and Chucky angle. Chucky. Oh, here.
Chucky equals ratings.
If you want to tweet something and troll somebody today, you can say that Chucky for this quarter hour did beat Dynamite. Pretty deadly. Malik Black, Idris Nafe backstage.
Can we include Chucky on Who's a Draw?
You can do your own separate podcast where you do that. And that beat out the quarter hour involving the Jade Cargill and Baddies promo and the first half of the Jon Moxley and Hangman Page promo. So it wasn't going against nothing. It was going against the beginning of the main event. And then the second half of the main event and the last quarter hour of the show, Dynamite did exceed NXT once again. 658 to 619. And then NXT had a 7-minute overrun that had the KO show with Kevin Owens indicating that JD McDonough is a creep. That did grow the audience back to over 700,000 viewers, as those last 7 minutes were not opposed by Dynamite.